Yeah, guys, the 3rd of November. Yeah, what's the crack? Only into the shop, small grocery shop this morning there when they started crowding in behind me, fucking in, this is the, you can't be on your own for fucking 5 minutes without them crowding around you. And the best part of it is too, when one of them was in the shop, he was peeking round the corner to see where he was or what he was doing. Such a fucking joke, boy. A joke, that's what they are, you know. And then if it's not that, it's the vehicle harassment on the roads. Me and the bike, slip clutching the car passing you, grinding the gears passing you, fucking slowing up, then taking off, then sink the boot, then leave a plume of smoke behind them, trying to poison you with the fumes of the smoke, along with fucking, along with other fucking shit as well, of course. This is the tactics to do, guys. This is the tactics to do. Um, they'll wait until you're saved car, they have the cars parked along the road, and they'll wait till you're just at the car and get out and slam the door then as well. Usually, most of the times it's fucking women. I'm beginning to fucking think that I do something on a woman or something, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But, I don't know, there seems to be a pile of women in my stock, and I don't know, it's men as well, but there seems to be an awful lot of women in it as well. And the time the bench warrant was out for me, or what, I was arrested or whatever, I was going up to Dublin to the court or whatever the fuck it was. There was the lad there from Dundalk, and there was, I don't know, the sergeant was with us as well, and she was from Donegal or somewhere, but coming out of the court or coming in, she says if it was me, she says there was talking there, she says I wouldn't have went so handy on you. That's what I was told, But funny enough too, I mentioned love hearts, so say I look for love hearts, I don't. But it was just a passing comment anyway. But I was, funny enough, I said that on the way down. That's the only two people I said that guard, that sergeant, and the guard from Dundalk. And for a couple of weeks after that, anywhere I went, I used to see love hearts. Like, I was out standing at the bus depot in Clones, and someone took the timetable out, sheet of paper timetable out of the wee glass case or whatever it was, and tore a love heart out of it like that there. And I went up to look, and you could see someone took it out and tore the fucking love heart out. Then you'd find love hearts then after that drawn on the ground and all shit like this here around the place. So who did that come from? Only the little boys in blue, or the little girls in blue, or whatever you like, whatever way you'd like to put it. But yeah, but that's all the skits they'll pull you out, with the noise harassment and with the noise harassment and all the rest. Well, like, these women will be staring you out of it, like, like, fuck me, like, and then some of them be smiling at you, some of them can't do enough for you, and some of them would fucking cut you in two with a look, and some of them would run you down nearly. And one in a fucking car park near run me down last fucking Tuesday. Yeah, and then give me the finger stand on top of that it was my fucking fault. Oh, Jesus Christ. I never knew a woman that there is good women drivers out there, but I'm sorry to tell you, Mrs. You aren't one of them. Driving your blue fucking whatever Jeep she had, or crossover, wasn't a Jeep, it was a crossover. Uh, but they do this on purpose, guys. They won't actually hit you, but they'll pretend they're going to fucking hit you, and then they'll sit on junctions there, say a road going to your right, and then you're just directly at the junction, and they just swing out and round like if they're going to hit you. These are the tactics they'll play on you, along with the banging of the doors and the slamming of the crates and you know what I'm saying, the fucking all the rest of it, like, But yeah, lad, I was going out there a couple of weeks ago. I have a video, I had them up on my phone here. There was a junction on the right, and he came out of the junction on the right, and he went on up the road, and he turned, come back down the road, turned at the same junction he come out of that again, drove on up the road, turned at a corner on up where you could swing around a bit of a lay-by, turned at the junction up there and come back down that way. This was all to grab my attention, you know, to say we're still here stalking and harassing you, you know. But I have a small video of him on my phone. I think it was a clapped out looking fucking hell joke anyway, let me tell you. Now, I'd have some bad jokes in my life, but Jesus, this is a rough looking yoke, I'll tell you that. But you know, to make everything there, I go to the library in morning once a fucking week, guys, and you plug your lead into the wall, you know, and you charge your phone. Well, then you can have your plug either and your lead and plug that in and charge your phone that way either. But I plugged my lead into the wall, and funny enough, it wasn't mucking there last Tuesday, I think it was. I tried, it wasn't working. I was working every other week up until that. But if it's not that, it's the fire alarm. The week before that, they put the fire alarm off in the fucking place. If it wasn't a fire alarm, it was something to do with, or if you're sitting in here in the bistro now, you have to have coffee, you know, you have to drink it. Yeah, well, I will have a cup of coffee. Where do I get it? Oh, the machines is not running yet, you know, but there will be, you know. So I think they have them up and running there now, but you know what I'm saying, trying to make life difficult for you, you know, trying to make things difficult for you, you know. Sure, it doesn't matter, the phone rings, it's always bad news, you know, bad fucking news, you know. It's either the guards or maybe a member of your family or some fucking thing giving you bad news, you know. It's all negativity and all, I don't know, to try and put you in a depressive state of mind or something, I don't know. But you know, when you're hearing all this negative shit, what other way would you go? Well, you can, you know, you don't have to, as the fella said to me one day, he said, sure, you don't have to take it. I was like, right, you're fucking right. You know, he was 100% right. You know, well, as the fella says, I can't do anything about them, you know what I'm saying, if they're doing these driving skits and all that, you know, so what can you do? And so just ignore them, go about your day, do me business, and that's fucking it, you know. But I'm just explaining the tactics and what I go through, guys, every day, you know, with the noise harassment and all these skits, and you know, it's the route there, guys, you know, is what the Joe does. He calls them shills. He calls them government enforcer spies. That's what they are. Organised spies for the government, you know, and it's a joke. There's, you hear them firing shots. And this is it's I can't understand all these young fellas and these young lads in it and the whole lot. Like you're talking like any of them lads come along and see him. Sure, they're constantly going and ringing, lifting the phone every day, and constantly ringing the guards, letting them know any wee detail or any wee thing at all that they see going on or anything that's happening going on. They're ringing the cops and letting them fucking know. I don't think they're not, because they're fucking well now. I know rightly they are. And you get, after you get through this for a few years, guys, you know, you get to know who's legitimate out there, who's minding their business, who's driving their car normal, who's normal and who is not normal. You know what I'm saying? Who's genuine and who's not genuine. This is going on 9 minutes there now. This is true. After you get through this for a few years, you learn all. You know, you get to know who's right and who's genuine and who's not genuine. You know, but I found a new flat there too. I'd be up and down and written around and in and out and stuff like that. They play this dead silence, and then when you go in, there's neither movement or nothing, your man upstairs or whatever it is. I actually think most times that there be two of them there, and they take shifts in it. If your man's not there next door, your man will be upstairs. If your man's not upstairs, your man will be there next door. And maybe I think your man upstairs, there's two of them there. I think there's two of them there. But you go in, the whole place is eerily fucking quiet. Not a fucking, you'd hear a pin drop, you know what I'm saying? But that's another tactic, guys, and I forget what you call it. It's to put more stress and anxiety on you. There's a word on it, I forget. It's another psychological warfare tactic. That's what it is. And I think there's two of them upstairs now. I don't know whether your man is there if anything kicked off, whether he's there to help the other fella, or whether he's there for a witness, or what the situation is. But there tends to be two of them stuck upstairs the whole time anyway, you know, running around like rabbits one night at 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night. I went to go to bed and I fell asleep about 10:30 and they woke me up by fucking tramping around, like running around upstairs like rabbits. That's the upstanding pillars of the community that's involved in this stalking and harassment and these businesses and all this carry on from the small grocery shop up to the big supermarkets, guys, and everything else along with that. Alright guys, I'll leave it at that. It's just over 11 minutes or whatever. Thanks for listening. Peace out.